Hello, humans and pets. What do we have today? We have a bunch of Papa John's, Papa John's, Papa John's. That's 3 times for Papa John's. And let's hope it's more than a 3 out of 10 star rating.
Let's see. We've been on a bad run lately. So what did we get today, Ryan?
So we got some Papa John's. We got pizza, believe it or not, and we also got some cheese sticks. This is a new cheese crusted pizza, so they put cheese on the crust. And those are the cheese sticks. Very familiar to slices and sticks sort of vibes, but looks way more...
looks maybe more cheesy.
way more cheesy.
Oh, that actually looks pretty good.
You ready? We got sausage. Something like that. Who cares?
Which one do you want to start with?
I say we start with the sticks because we can just grab one and consume it. We also have plates here from KFC. Thank you, KFC. Not sponsored.
I was going to say, I got to go for a middle one.
These were cut very vigorously.
He was not happy?
He was not happy.
We do have a tiny little itty-bitty sauce if we want to try that. But I'm going to try the regular thing first.
Yeah, it looks like it has like an Italian blend. And then like cheese. Now, going into it, I was going to say, and I wish I did, it kind of looks like a Mama Celeste pizza. The kids' pizzas.
A little bit.
It looks like that. It tastes similar.
Really?
Yeah, the cheese. It's very like that.
Do you say that in a negative way?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you don't think this is on par, I'm going backside, with like the slices and sticks?
Absolutely not.
Oh.
Oh, in a good way?
No.
Oh.
It's just tomatoes, really.
It's actually bad. It's kind of just watered down, you know?
Now,
But
slices and sticks is more buttery.
it's
This might...
There's
the
more
cheese,
seasoning and the cheese is worse. The crust is pretty good. It's kind of soft. Sorry to
I like the texture of the
bulldoze
bread.
you. Yeah, it's soft. I like the crispiness of the slices and sticks, though. You know? I think it pairs better.
I don't hate that in any way. I do think I agree with you. I like the slices and sticks better.
Yeah, so I paid like $11 for that box. I think.
Oh, okay.
Which is only bringing it up. I paid without there was a deal to get like the one topping cheese pizza, the new one, the cheese crusted
Yeah, it's $11 for that.
It's 11 something.
Yep.
Normally it's like a lot more, $6 more. So it's normally $17 for the pizza we're about to try without the deal.
Okay. I will say the crust looks pretty fluffy. It's the closest one
It
to
seems
me.
kind of like an excuse to just not stuff the crust. I don't know if that's crazy.
Well, they
of me
have
to
a
say.
stuffed crust too, though.
Yeah, it looks like they just sprinkled Cheetos dust onto the crust. Nothing wrong with that.
It's not a bad looking piece of pizza, though.
It's almost like
I just wanna
instead
say
of doing a Parmesan crust because it costs more, they kind of went this avenue where it's actually just shredded cheese, I think. But it looks more dusty.
Well, it's cheddar.
I don't know.
All right, I'm going to try the actual pizza. We haven't had a Papa John's in a while. I think
Yeah,
the
we
last
haven't.
one we had, it was all burnt up. It wasn't good.
A pumpkin one? No, we've had one since then. Okay.
Oh, so there. The sausage is breakfast sausage, which is a little weird for me.
Yeah, it's not really an Italian sausage.
I'm not used. I wasn't expecting that on the bite. It is.
More of a sweetness.
Ryan decided he wanted sausage today.
I usually go sausage just because it's less greasy.
Yeah.
And I think it, like, especially since this is like a super cheese pizza,
Well, I'm
I
trying
want
to
play it safe. There's a lot of it.
I guess my only issue on here, I'm trying to make it so you can see.
The sauce.
There's not a whole lot of sauce.
It's a
going
fine
on
amount
the
of
pizza.
sauce. It's just the sauce isn't flavorful at all.
No, it's kind of reminding me of the tomatoes that we just ate.
To the point where it adds like nothing to it. It tastes like they made like a gallon of sauce and then they added a gallon of water. You know?
I'm trying to think in my head. The cheese has a weird texture today too. It's like it's almost not fully melted.
I think it's bad cheese.
Papa John's, better quality, better
No.
pizza. That's the slogan, isn't it?
It doesn't have to be. And I think they should change it. Okay. Let me try the crust.
I think I have an issue with the having a breakfast sausage. Did they always have a breakfast? Oh, we never got sausage from these guys. Don't get me wrong.
Oh my God.
Sorry.
Ah!
I like breakfast sausages.
Yes.
I think I find it weird on a pizza. I
wasn't
like it
expecting
though.
the sweetness.
No, I like it though, but it's different. It's not what you expect to bite into. All right. I finally got a point of it where there's sauce and it's way underneath the cheese. All right, let me go with the crust.
Tastes old. If I had to give an honest, it tastes kind of old. It's weird to describe, but it gives an old taste.
Because the flavor of the cheddar, I think that's the same thing that happened on this.
Yeah, but
it's the flavor of the cheese.
It tastes almost like mold. Like old with an M before it. You know, it's like rated M for mold.
I can't go mold.
It tastes kind of sketch. It doesn't taste like cheese. It's not really cheesy. I expected it to be saltier. Because a lot of crusts are Parmesan. It does taste not good.
It's different. It's definitely different.
It just doesn't taste good. Okay, the pizza itself is not worth $18. It's not worth the $12 I paid with the deal. And the slices, the sticks are like slices and sticks are like $7 or $8 regional pricing.
I'm just trying to figure out
like
that the cheddar's kind of bringing me to like a Cheeto. It's got that kind of flavor.
You don't taste. I don't know. Maybe that's just me, but
it's bringing me to the non-spicy Cheeto.
Yeah, just like 1/8 of the flavor of a Cheeto.
No, I understand that. I agree with you. Normally, some people sprinkle Parmesan or something like that. Yeah. That's a flavor you're used to. This brings a uniqueness. It's different.
The issue is the cheese dries out the crust here. It makes it a lot drier, and it doesn't add any flavor to the point where it's like enjoyable to consume. So like charging more for it or even having this on a menu item seems kind of lazy. Like you just kind of, instead of just sprinkling it on the middle of the dough,
I can't really disagree with you. I'm trying to think in my head.
Might as well just
if I would buy this over any of the other, like the stuffed crust or any of the other pizzas that we've had, and I don't think I would, because I thought Papa John actually puts like a Parmesan crust on the out. Don't they have like an outside?
Most
topping?
Places have like they probably put their like seasoning spread on here, but the seasoning spread itself isn't that strong. Anyways, you want another one, or I don't really want it.
Which one do you like better?
I'd rather eat the cheese slices.
You think so? Give me one more little piece. I'm going to try it again. See if this piece has more actual sauce on it.
Yeah, I think the cheese slices taste better. If I'm being real.
Yeah. Let me this one's going to be hard.
Not by much, though. It's just like, it's simply because the dough's less dry. It's just less dry. That's the reason why I like it more, you know? But I'm not a fan of the cheese. I think it just tastes bad. Like, it's not good cheese.
These bring you more to like a grilled cheese sandwich to me. Like when you get the grilled cheese, especially this side piece, because I knew this was going to be crunchy.
I could get that.
But, because it almost gets like I'll bring you back to your school days, like when it sits in a warmer for a while, and the cheese is ooey gooey, but the crust almost gets to a crunch point.
Yeah.
Like this side piece, because again, I took this on purpose. I knew it was going to have that. Almost brings me like that vibe where you get the crunchy side of the cheese.
Now, we had a Mama Celeste pizza in the freezer for like 2 years. That thing had like a brick of ice, and I tried to eat it, and it tasted moldy. That's what I get from this pizza. I think that's why I made that connection. It's because it might not taste like, it tastes like a 2-year-old freezer burnt, very watered down because of all the ice. And that's kind of what you get in the sauce of the pizza. And then the crust itself tastes off.
I think it's the cheddar cheese that's really throwing you.
I think the cheddar cheese is very old. I think it's been sitting in the refrigerator for a while, because you get a hint of like that mushroomy kind of moldy flavor. It doesn't taste like cheddar.
I can't say.
I couldn't say it's cheddar. No, I wouldn't even say it's cheddar.
It has that. It's just different because I don't think you ever get cheddar cheese on a pizza like this.
Yeah, but it doesn't taste like good cheddar. It tastes like old cheddar. Like when it gets stale.
Kind of reminds me of your canned cheese cheddar.
That stuff don't even taste like cheese.
Well,
this tastes like moldy cheese.
I don't get the mold. I really don't. I can't say mold.
That's a pretty big accusation, and it probably isn't, but that's the flavor I'm getting. So, it makes me not want to eat it.
I don't know if it enhances the taste of the pizza.
It dries out the crust.
It does.
It ruins it.
You almost need...
You need none of it.
And they have the garlic butter, but I don't think I ever liked the garlic. You know, it's okay.
Yeah.
But I don't want to dip my pizza in it. You know what I mean? And the marinara, it's just again, it's very tomato based. You really don't. There's not a lot of herbs and spices going on. Like it's very bland. And I agree. I kind of say that about the sauce, although there wasn't a lot of sauce. The sauce is there.
It's kind of
very underwhelming.
It's very just tomato paste mixed with water.
I almost
is fine if everything else supports it, but it doesn't here. Like the cheese being the focal point of this pizza, the cheese crust.
Mm-hmm.
It dries out the crust. It makes the already kind of sad crust to consume even worse. Like, I'm not looking forward to, I can't wait for the cheesy crust.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's what stuffed crust is for. Because it adds the mozzarella that's a little bit moisture.
Right.
You know, and it makes it, like, larger and the dough's a little formed differently, so it's less dense. And it kind of fixes the issue. Here, they just compacted a bunch of cheese so that way it dries onto this edge of this pizza. And it doesn't taste good.
I know we get claimed to be like Little Caesar shills and stuff like that, but
they're the only pizza place near us that makes good pizza.
Honestly, if I'm going to compare this, the sausage is better, the sauce is better, the cheese is better, and I don't disagree with your crust statement.
I'd rather eat the pretzel crust one. That crust is better than this crust.
I still try to convince them. I don't think the last one we got was a pretzel crust. I'm 90% sure it wasn't, but
Whatever.
And it's still there. I keep trying to say it's back because it won't go away.
I think they're keeping it. I don't know. They just ran more ads for it, so I was like, oh.
I agree. This is just okay. I was trying to convince them because they had a deal for the week to go to Domino's. I think we would have liked that, the two-topping better one.
Definitely.
I think we
it's just like this is a new
just
item.
Because I agree. The sauce,
but
they say that's their slogan, not mine. You know, better ingredients, better pizza, Papa John's.
You can get better quality ingredients and still make bad tasting food with them. But yeah, no,
This is just okay. I agree. I think a lot of other pizzas we've had recently are way better than what I just ate.
It's very easy to advertise cheese crusted pizza. I don't know why.
I want to say it's picturesque though. This is a good looking pizza. I mean, I showed
I don't
it in
think
the thing.
The cheese looks good on the.
Honestly,
I dislike how the pizza looks.
And honestly, this too, like I was like, oh, that's gonna be Little Caesar's quality. Like you like the slices and sticks.
It looks very gray.
I don't know.
With seasoning on it. But it's just like, I don't like when the cheese is congealed together like this. It's hard to show it, but
I don't know if you noticed the way I was eating it. It is weird today because the cheese has a weird texture today.
Everything tastes like it's been in the fridge for at least a decade and a half. No. It all tastes bad.
I can't say bad. I just won't go good. It's not the worst pizza I ever had, but it's not like...
No, definitely not.
I can honestly say...
Well,
if I went back here tomorrow, would I buy this again? No.
It's the worst crust I've ever had, and I can say that confidently.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's bad.
I'll go with that.
There's no reason to like this.
I like this. I like the shakaroni that we had better.
Yeah, which is permanent now. They're not taking it away anymore.
Permanent?
Yeah, because
he's
the
a permanent employee, right? So.
But yeah, no, I don't like this. For the record, I don't think you should spend $17 on it.
Well, it's not. It's only $11.99
if you use the mobile deal.
Right.
That's where they get you.
Okay.
And you can also only use one deal per mobile app, which I think should be illegal. It's the same as a coupon, but they only let you use one where you could use all the coupons you had back in the day. But
if the cheese on the cheesy bread, because it's more buttery, tasted the same on the crust, I think I would like it way more.
That's just normal cheese, I think.
No, I understand that.
Some cheddar.
But
it just tastes off.
It's buttery. This one actually, I wanted to try one more piece because I'm fat, but I wanted to try one more piece on. This one has a buttery texture, almost like the slices and sticks, where you get the cheddar and the butter. This is just dry. If they had like a buttery mix on there, if they put their garlic butter on the outside of that with the cheese, it would probably be very good. There's a weird
off taste I'm tasting, man. And I don't know if it's in their seasoning mixture. With all the dried stuff, it could be that. It could be just the cheese, but I taste like a...
When you get an inside piece of the sticks that they actually have, I actually enjoy the flavor of the cheese on there. I enjoy the flavor of this.
The pizza, something's wrong.
That just doesn't... it doesn't have... But this is buttery. That is not buttery.
Well, this is probably cooked for a little longer just to cook the middle part.
No, I get that.
And the dough's definitely I would assume it's different dough, which is why I like it more.
I think that's why we always like the Little Caesars one, though, because they literally butter the whole bottom of the thing. And
Little Caesars butters all of it.
That's what I'm saying.
Grease.
Everything's better with butter.
But they also just season it better. Their seasoning is more fresh. This is a lot more dried.
their slices and sticks for less money are way better.
It's
I will
double the
agree with
price
that.
for these.
No, I'll agree with that point of it.
The pizza's also bad compared to any Little Caesars pizza. I would rather just have a cheese pizza, and the cheese would taste better on that than the cheese pizza from here.
Okay.
That's extra. Like, it makes me laugh because it's not like they just instead of just putting sauce in the middle and cheese in the middle, they put sauce in the middle, cheese in the middle, and the outside. Yeah. Which is crazy marketing. They did a good job. They got me. Yeah. But it doesn't taste great. In fact, I think it has a negative impact on the pie itself.
If the outside tasted like their sticks, I would love it.
Yeah,
because these are actually not bad.
The issue is that this is their crust that they put this dry cheese on. Yeah. That's like our already kind of soft, like dough that they like. If they put this cheese in the middle of the pizza, it would be good. Yeah, you know, like this is like a bad version of the pretzel crust, because at least that cheese sauce tastes better than this weird crust.
Yeah, I don't like the salt on a pretzel crust, so I think I would actually stick to this one over.
Salt.
Yeah, I know. See, I think I would go with this one over that one just because of the amount of salt that they have in it usually. But that's why I wasn't really bugging them to go get another one, because I don't think we got the pretzel crust last time because it didn't look like a pretzel crust. It didn't taste like a pretzel crust. But the whole thing is I wasn't a huge fan of the salt anytime we've done them. So I try to pass up on that anyways. But, well, there you go.
Yeah, that's
our review. You can leave a comment down below if you have tried it. Again, it looks good. And it looks like I should love it. I don't think I loved any
looks
part
a lot
of this.
better. Like, this looks very gray.
I think it looks good. Well, we also didn't get pepperoni. We got sausage.
Like, the sauce isn't even really red.
I think it's a good-looking pizza. Paste. Like, when you opened that up, I was like, oh, I got excited to try it. Like, yeah, because the outside has a different glow.
You think. It's hard to show you guys. I'm sorry. The window.
I actually got excited to try it. Like, I was like, ooh, that looks good. But then when I ate it, I wasn't as excited. Like, again, everything was just okay. Like, the sauce,
which I think is worse. I kind of want to be. It looks nasty, but be pleasantly surprised.
No, I hear you.
Rather than like it looks good and it's actually awful. Yeah. Well, it's not bad. I'd give it a 2.
I wouldn't give it a 2
for the price. Every other pizza is better. I'd rather just get their cheese.
It's not throw it away.
If you just get cheese pizza, it'll be better than this. Don't get the crust. Just get a normal pizza.
I don't know if I would get the sausage again, just because I'm not.
I don't think I'd get the sausage. I don't know if I'd get anything from them again. Yeah. Honestly,
I don't know. I'm not going to go that far. I'd give it a solid 5.
I don't think I've ever had a good Papa John's pizza on the channel. I don't think we've had a really good one.
It's funny because like people rave like that's like I think when like the food theorists actually did it, I think Papa John was like the number one that everybody picked. But honestly, in our area, you know, Little Caesars is better.
I don't know.
It's
people always say like
and cheaper.
Domino's is a good one because it's on the cheaper side.
I did like the stuffed crust from Domino's last time, but I do like the sauce and a lot of things from Little Caesars better. I mean, we've put them head to head. We can do it again if anyone ever wants to see that again. But it's just, you know, if they have like pizzas, we can try them again. But there's certain qualities that some of the pizzas have. And this one, I mean, this was okay. I wouldn't go. I'd be an even 5.
I wouldn't be excited to eat it, though.
It's better than a Red Baron or a frozen pizza.
I want to go in being like, I'm going to eat 2 slices and get like 87 of them instead. You know what I mean? I don't want to go into it saying like, I'm going to get 2 slices and then be like, man, I wish I only ate none of them.
No, I understand that. There's a big difference. You bought what you want and you don't want to consume it. Where when we go to Little Caesars, we end up with 5 pies in the back of the thing because you buy like every pizza they have.
Even their new items are good.
No, I understand that.
And I was pleasantly surprised with the pretzel crust. When it was reheated, it was good.
I just don't think we got pretzel crust last time.
I don't know how you can't.
It didn't even look like it.
It had the cheese sauce and the salted crust.
If you go back and look, it didn't look. The pretzel with the crust was not pretzeled. I'm telling you, someone has to see this.
The crust was not pretzeled, guys.
If you go back when Ryan was little and we did it the first time, and you go back and look at, we did it like 3 or 4 times. It doesn't even look the same.
We got the cheese sauce. We got the salted crust.
We got it before it even really came out.
It was on the app.
Yeah, but it was just like a blurb. It wasn't like it's back like it is now. So, anyways, I don't think we did. But neither here nor there.
This is bad.
That's our review. If you want to see something new, leave a comment down below. We'd love to hear your suggestions.
Check out Less Cash More Mash.
There it is.
They have fun over there. They do whiskey reviews. If that's something you're into, go check it out. Less Cash More Mash, right?
That's it. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video.